Echoes of Africa, Episode 4, Kingdoms of Fire and Iron. In the heart of West Africa. Long before pyramids faded into dust and Roman columns crumbled, three kingdoms forged legacies in clay, bronze, and fire. They did not build empires on paper, but on iron, art, and unshakable spirit. This is the story of the Nok, the sacred kings of Ife, and the warriors of Benin. They are not myths. They are monuments in motion. They are Africa's sculptors of civilization. In the hills of central Nigeria, nearly 3,000 years ago, the Nok people birthed something extraordinary. Sub-Saharan Africa's first iron smelting culture. They carved terracotta heads with haunting expressions. Wide eyes, elaborate hairstyles. Mouths open in silent song. We do not know what they called themselves, but their hands left behind a message. We were here. We imagined. We endured. The Nok did not write books. They molded memory into clay. They spoke through the fire. And their echoes still burn. To the south, in the forested lands of the Yoruba, rose Ife, a city said to be the cradle of humanity. Here, bronze was not just metal. It was spirit. Their castings captured human likeness with such realism, it rivals the Renaissance. Centuries before Europe's first brushstroke. These were not just sculptures. They were the faces of kings, priests, ancestors, preserved with eternal reverence. Ife teaches us, art is not a luxury. It is legacy. Then came Benin, an empire of warriors, builders, and artists. They built walls so vast. They stretched farther than the Great Wall of China. Inside, artisans cast Benin bronzes. Vivid panels of battle, ceremony, and cosmic law. At the heart of it all was the Oba, the divine king, a ruler of power and poise. But in 1897, British forces invaded. The city was burned. Thousands of bronzes were looted. They sit in museums, far from home. But Benin's spirit lives on. Because you can steal an object, but you cannot erase their origin. The Nok left no books, but they forged iron before most of the world. Ife cast divine beauty from metal, before Europe even knew the technique. Benin carved their chronicles in bronze, long before outsiders arrived. These were not silent societies. They spoke in fire. They wrote in stone. They endured in art. And now, their voices rise again. In the next episode of Echoes of Africa, we travel east, into the highlands of Ethiopia, and the rock-hewn wonders of Lalibela, where kings carved cathedrals into stone, and empires rose beneath the sign of the cross. Subscribe and let the echoes guide you home.